Hello, welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Alyse and I share videos here about manifestation, building confidence, my own personal self-growth journey, and a whole bunch of other things. So if you're interested in any of that, be sure to click the red subscribe button down below, click the bell to turn on notifications, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to start off this video by sharing so much gratitude for you, for our online community, and every single soul who is a part of it. I know a lot of you watching this right now have been here for years, like over 5 or 6 years, which is crazy. And maybe some of you, maybe you have just stumbled upon my channel. And regardless, I am so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been tuning in or just started tuning in, and there's some level of connection. There's some reason why you came here, and I believe that nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, and I just want to say thank you for being here through so many different seasons of my life. I want to say thank you to everyone who has been engaging and commenting and participating actively in this community for years or months. And I also want to say thank you to my quiet listeners, my silent listeners. That's personally kind of how I show up when tuning into other people's. I'm not usually very actively commenting. I'm kind of just observing. And so, yeah, shout out to all my silent viewers who have been here for so long and just silently supporting and doing your own work behind the scenes. And I also want to say thank you to everyone who has purchased my coloring book in the past, who has come to my retreats in the past, who has gone through Alignment Accelerator, who has bought apparel or my pendant necklace I created a few years ago. Like, anyone who has invested something in something that I've created, thank you so much for being here, for supporting in the ways that you have. And really thank you to everyone for being here with me, like doing life with me. I feel like so many of you have been growing up alongside of me, and it's just a really special connection that we've had over the years. So I hope that you not only hear this gratitude and this thanks, but I hope that you can take a moment with me now to really take it in and receive it, because I am truly so grateful for you. So the reason why I'm sharing this video today is because I am announcing that I will be taking the next month off of all social media platforms. It's been a while since I've done this. I've done this once before, I think 3 years ago, taking a whole month off of all the platforms and just taking a break, taking a breath, and being able to connect back with this physical reality off of the screen. And so I want to share that, yeah, I'll be peacing out tomorrow. And I want to share why I'm doing this, because I feel it's an important message for me to speak my truth and also to share this message with you. So the first reason is that I had an innate pull, an innate calling a couple of weeks back at this point of like this little nudge, this little like, hey, I think it's time again. And especially remembering the last time that I took off 30 days, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And actually today before filming this, I was watching the video that I filmed years ago after I took those 30 days off, and the light in my eyes and like the vibrancy and my emotions and connection and like presence was so freaking special and inspiring. I was just on a FaceTime with my assistant and I was like, dude, this version of me is inspiring the heck out of me right now. And so that really anchored in this decision and readiness to take some time off. Before the social media cleanse, I felt like I was a zombie. Like I was so out of touch with reality. It's unbelievable. And I couldn't have ever realized how extreme that was until I I felt the contrast between that and living so darn presently and being so aware of the beautiful intricacies of life, and just like, oh my God, life is so beautiful when you're living in it and when you're not distracting yourself with social media. Another reason why I'm taking some time off is because my mental state, it's been like this interesting combination of like cluttered, like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on, so much to do, living with 3 other roommates now, I'm running a business, and am I going to move? How's everything going? All of these different interpersonal relationships and projects and so much. And it's like, whoa, there's a lot going on. And then it's also this interesting combination of what I can consider like a blank mind, where I feel like really stuck and like lacking creativity. I think is one of the leading reasons why I'm so excited to give myself this break. My creativity and my presence, like presence in the moment, not being distracted, whether it's by a device or social media or thinking about it, is so important to me. And I feel that creating this spaciousness, well, not I feel, but I know from past experiences, creating this spaciousness, taking a break from it all, allows so much creativity and ideas and like creation, the essence of creation, to come through in such a different way. It's like so many times throughout the day now, I'm just almost brought to tears, like brought to that fine line where you're like so overwhelmed with these emotions and feelings that you're like about to tear up or about to cry, and then it's like, okay, no, I don't need to fully go over that edge, but it's just like, the world is so beautiful. And I know I've said that before. I'm really excited to experience that again. Another reason is that it's been a little while. I think it was 6 months ago that I took my last little break from social media, and I believe that was 1 week or maybe 2 weeks long. And I do this like a few times every year, and my body, my soul is just like, it's time. My higher self is like, it's time. Are you gonna do it? It's time. Another reason is simply because I can. Even though my business is very centered around social media, my livelihood is very centered and connected to social media, I have free will choice. We all have free will choice. We have the ability to consciously use our free will choice to make certain decisions that support us, instead of denying our intuitive knowing and being a victim to life, being a victim to the systems and to the matrix. Like, we literally all have free will choice to be able to say no, say yes, do this, don't do this, whenever we want to. Circling back to creativity and how important it is for me to have a connection, like a open stream connection with my creativity, I am really excited to take time off because I am going to be working on a new offering. So it's been 2 years since I have created an offering for our community, which is crazy to think about. The last offering I created is my signature coaching program, Alignment Accelerator. And so I have learned a lot in the past couple of years, been doing, as you know, I've been a little bit less present on social media, doing a lot of healing work, transformative work, energy work, hypnotherapy, like learning all these things, reading and listening to these books and integrating, like doing the work in my own life, and so much has changed. I am going to be compiling a lot of the things I've been learning and practicing and really value in my own life into a new offering, into a course. And it's going to be all about connecting with your higher self and what's been getting in the way of that, and how to navigate that, how to uncover the veil that is placed in front of us and that we allow to stay in front of us, how to consciously choose to uncover that and connect with our true self, to no longer play small, to no longer struggle with making decisions or following through, but to honor ourselves in such a divine, beautiful way. I'm excited to take a little break from social media and dive deep into creating a new offering for you guys. And also, this is the first page of a future coloring book. So everyone who received my last coloring book, and everyone who's been asking if I'll ever create a new one, I am creating a new one. I don't have a timeline yet. It's something that I want to move at my own pace with, but it's starting. So yeah, creative projects, becoming more present, consistently present in this physical reality, like watching my old video from when I took 30 days off years ago, just speaking about like the magic of life, just looking outside and being in awe of the beauty of life, and just in this moment, the stillness, everything that's around me, everything that's within me, like deeper connection and presence, ultimately cultivating that inner peace. The present moment has everything that we need to be happy. We don't need to wish for more, although setting goals and achieving them, like, it's fun and it can contribute positively to the world and yourself, but it's not necessary. And thinking of the past, that's a time that we're never gonna get back in our lives. So like right here and now is all we have. How do you feel right now? What's going on in your life right now? What are the sounds that you hear? What are the colors that you see? What is surrounding you? What's inside of you? What's outside of you right now? Like, that's all that matters. An intention that I have is to cultivate a system for when I come back to social media, cultivating a system that allows me to be in a more balanced place, in a more neutral place, and like a long-term solution, if you will, for running a business on social media and having this be such a prevalent part of my life and my livelihood and my passion, but like really being able to figure out what that balance is for me, so that maybe in the future I don't feel that like, oh my god, I need this or I'm gonna go crazy. But yeah, being able to find more stability, I think over the years, those of you who have been here for a while, you see me swing from one side to the other in so many different areas of life. So really finding that middle ground, I'm ready for that, and I'm excited to share about my journey with you. I will definitely be filming a video once I get back, recapping all the things that I've learned, and yeah, I'm curious to see what's different this time than my 1 month long break a couple of years ago. I imagine there will be a lot of similarities, but also a lot of differences because I have evolved a lot. Yeah, I think that is going to wrap up my message here today. I would love to invite you to participate in this little break with me for however long you want. If you want to go for a month, amazing. If you want to go for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 week, 1 day even, I invite you to take a moment to tune in with yourself after clicking off this video, before watching another, before picking up your phone, before doing anything. Check in with yourself and ask your higher self, what would be the most beneficial for me right now? What would I love? What would feel so good? What would be so supportive for me? And then do that and know that I am so here with you. And there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands, of other individuals here doing this with you. Oh, and one important thing to share is that although I will be off all social media platforms, I will still be sending emails. And so if you're choosing to take time off, or even if you're not choosing to take time off and you would like to receive some sweet, inspiring, empowering messages from me, and also hear updates on the creations I'm working on during my time away, you can click the link in the description to sign up for my emails. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this. I'm excited to hear how many of you will be joining me this time around. So let me know in the comments so that I can get a feel for like, oh my gosh, how many. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a pinned post and be like this if you're going to take 30 days off, and then I'll do another. It's like this if you're going to take 2 weeks off. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Creativity already coming through as soon as I make the decision. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I am excited for our time off. I'm excited for coming back into connection with you through YouTube, and also word on the street is I'm launching a podcast. So lots of goodness in store. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.